So early today, I shared a quick overview of what is coming with the next major update, but now we got some more information like Inferno 7, 8, and 9 combat rating requirement, and we know those ancient legendary item affixes now, and then more information that gems, critical damage cap has been increased, Necromancer rat form is getting nerfed for PvP and PvE, there is new familiar passive skills coming, Stormvault is going to be getting new waypoint, Vanguard will be getting season 4, and then Raider Vault changes, build recommendation is also getting some new recommendation and UI. Hero Journey will be getting a reset. New season for the challenge red Battleground matchmaking changes, the Battleground convoy changes, PC key shortcuts, and then portal interruption. This is a quick overview. Now we will be diving into the first one, the combat rating requirement for each Inferno difficulty, at least for the Gauntlet. It is at 51,050 and then 52,905 and then 54,000. This could only mean that we will be getting a big combat rating above with the new ancient item. And speaking of the ancient item, let's go check them out. There we have it. We are getting 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 ancient item, and they come with fixed magic affixes, something that we can quickly take a look at. Increase 6% damage while moving, new effects, beneficial effect duration increase, critical hit chance increase, critical hit damage increase, and then when hitting an enemy from behind, the damage dealt is increased by 6%, damage done to player increased by 1.5%, damage increased by 6% to enemies below 30% life, and accuracy by 9%. The best thing in this one is going to be 9% accuracy for PvP, and then primary attack have 8% chance to shatter on impact, exploding to deal 100% of their damage to nearby enemies. This is going to be a new effect. Primary attack damage increase, attack speed increase, and then your primary attack has a 5% chance to shivering breath when hitting an enemy. This could be somewhat chilling effect. And then picking up health globe has 24% chance to reset the cooldown of one of your skills. This could be really good for open world farming for PvE, but not all that important. The best one is going to be the attack speed increase, skill cooldown, and skill damage increase from this, but much better effects in some of the other helms. And then reduce the duration of total loss of control by 6%, new effect. This is going to be pretty solid. And then indoor evasion rating is increased by 0.8% for every nearby enemy up to a maximum of 8%. Then evading an attack has a percentage chance to grant you shield equal to 5% of your maximum life for 5 seconds. This could be pretty decent as well. Damage done taken from player reduced by 1.5%, pretty decent. And I do want to talk about the gem slot here before we go into more gems information. So it has been confirmed that we are not getting any gem slot with the upcoming major update or anytime soon for Diablo Immortal. There are no plans of, at least for now, getting more slots in Diablo Immortal. So hopefully now that is out of the way. The original rumor came from the China, and it seems like it wasn't all that accurate, and that was somewhat a wish list of people like hoping for the gem slot. But anyhow, if we go and take a look at more gem information, there we go, new legendary gem. So 5-star gem, it has been confirmed. You can get up to 16% critical hit chance depending on the amount of enemies bleeding, and the gems that will go inside of blood flow, it is going to be Gloomcast, Starfire Shard, Cold Confident, and more stone, Mercy Harvest. And for the 2-star gem, they end up making some changes. Instead of 60% block chance versus enemies in front of you, it is now 48%, and the loss of control effects reduction is going to be only 9%. So this gem will not be that great. But if we go take a look at the gems that will go inside, it is going to be Mother Lament, Iron Bane, and Entropic Well. And then moving on to the 1-star gem, they end up making some changes here. and it is still gonna give you 24% skill damage, but now the buff will last for 3 seconds instead of 2 seconds. And again, you can stack it up 10 times. It will be much easier for you to keep up this stack. And then, of course, we're getting modified drop a chance for these upcoming gems. And then there is going to be a gap change for the critical hit damage. It is a big change because of the new upcoming gem. General critical hit damage cap has been increased from 100% to 120 for PvE activities. This remain unchanged for PvP. So there we go. This is going to be a big change coming because of the new 5-star gem, Blood Flow. And then Necromancer Rat Form is going to be getting a nerf. That is correct. There are some class balance changes coming for Necromancer. And the Fear Pants now only deal damage and fear on when you activate the skill, and on and end instead of during the entire duration. So meaning you will only be damaging and fearing other players if they will be close to you when you activate the skill. And for rest of the duration, you won't be doing the damaging or like casting the fear on to them. This is going to be a big change. And then we have the new familiar passive skill. This is something that is going to be somewhat no one care about, but I will be going through this quickly since it does give you some life, and mainly for the upcoming class, the Druid. And if your life steal is above a set percentage, you receive a damage increase. If your life drop below a set percentage, you gain a defense increase for a few seconds. This is increased by a percentage for each additional familiar apply status effect to a set limit. And then the familiar apply a guardian status effect to you. If your life drop below a set percentage, the effect ends and restore a percentage of your max life. Recovery is increased for every nearby enemy when the status effect ends to a maximum of 100%. So yep, this is going to be something that will go really good with the upcoming class. Druid is something that they did not talk about at the moment. And then Stormvault will be getting a new waypoint, not that big. Stormvault Keep. An additional waypoint was added to Stormvault Keep near the southern ramparts between the existing storm point between battlements and whatever the name is. Some more waypoints coming with the update. And then we can expect Vanguard Season 4. It will be starting on 19th, most likely with the upcoming major update. And then they are making some changes with Raid the Vault. Entering the vault will no longer grant activity points towards your Diesel Valor badge, and instead you will earn 15 activity points when you open a chest inside the vault. Fully cleaning all floors of the vault and opening all chests grant 150 activity points, helping you to complete the weekly activity requirement in later. As for full chest, interesting for the people who enjoy doing the vault. And then build recommendation. Yes, boys, we getting some new UI, it seems like, for the build recommendation here. Over the upcoming months, we are updating the build recommendation page to better highlight the creativity and expertise of our community. The first update is a new tab that showcases the top PvP and PvE plays from our leaderboard. You can now view, explore, and even save these builds directly into your armory. This is going to be pretty good, and hopefully there will be some way of seeing the player win rate as well, so we know that the person is actually performing really good. Like we could see the amount of kills and assists and the deaths and the MVP, and that would be good, so we know which builds are performing better than the others. And then we are getting the new hero journey starting on 19th of June with the upcoming major update. And then there is going to be a new season for the challenge rift. The challenge rift gap will be increasing. Challenge with season 13 starting from June 19, and it will last until August 25th. We will be getting more levels, which will go all the way to 550, and then we have some changes for the Battleground matchmaking and Battleground Convoy. Let's go check them out. Battleground matchmaking: to continue ongoing initiate to improve Battleground matchmaking system, we have introduced another round of update. These update aim to more fairly match you against other players to your power, resulting in more balanced games. We plan to continue fine-tuning this system in the future, and then they are making some changes with the Battleground Convoy here. You can pause and read it. It is not something that is going to change all that much. And then we are getting PC key shortcuts. Again, nothing really that big. I won't be using any of these. Maybe spacebar to skip the cutscenes, and that's it. And towards the end, we are getting the best update. Now you will be able to teleport, use the portal and teleport back to town without getting interrupted. This is going to be freaking fantastic. Portal interruption. Ever been caught off guard digging through your map to set up a portal only to be stopped by a small spider? We have improved the portal experience by reducing interruption that cancel the action of summoning a portal in the wilderness. This is always happening to me after completing a bounty or the Oblivion Pillar. Something is hitting me and not letting me go back down. But there we go. These were some more information that came with the official blog post from Blizzard, and maybe they will keep updating it. There are no word on the server, not the server, but the market merge at the moment. It seems like they are delaying that, at least for now, unless they add that without having it on the patch notes. But there we go. That is all. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you guys excited? Do you think this is a good update? And I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking, where is the new class? There is no mention of the new class. Well, boys, the mention of new class is not gonna be there until it seems like end of the month or early next month. But rest assured, some people already played the new class, and it is shaping up to be pretty good. Cannot talk more about this, but we will learn more as it gets closer to the release date. Anyhow, I'm signing off. See you all in the next one. You guys have a great night, and take care, and I'll see you all in the next one later.